Welcome to another episode on our channel. Today we're featuring Don Vito Corleone, who was a fictional mobster from 1935 to 1945. Um, the movie was a wide success. It came out in 1972. And 2 years later, they produced Godfather 2 that featured Don Vito Corleone, but not portrayed by Marlon Brando this time. They wanted to feature the younger Don Vito Corleone, who was portrayed by Robert De Niro. And I believe they came out with the third Godfather in 1990. And by then, Don Vito Corleone's son, portrayed by Al Pacino, who is at the head of the organization. So here's Marlon Brando. He's completely kitbashed. I was able to find a head of him somewhere. I can't remember where. I believe it's a Hot Toys head. I'm not sure, but if it isn't, it's very well done. So my suspicion is it's a Hot Toys head. I had the suit lying around. I made the bow tie and, of course, tons of body parts. So I was able to put him together. So, yeah, here he is. So we'll pause, get him on a turn tray and see him from different angles, and then get some close-ups of him. We are back and we'll take a look at him from different angles. He's not on a crotch stand, but one that kind of goes around his hips. So his jacket in the back is kind of sticking out. So you'll have to bear with that as we go around. But they really picked a great actor to portray Don Vito Corleone. He did a fantastic job in the movie. And you can see here it's sticking out. Yeah, this is actually a good pose for him as well. So we'll pause now and get some close-ups here and then directly of his face. We are back and we'll do some side profiles of him. Let me actually go this way first. You can see the jowls on his face. That's a good shot right there. And the other profile shot. Of course, this is just sticking up because of the stand that's being used. Okay, so we'll pause now and get a really good shot of his face. This is a really good close-up of Marlon Brando. I do believe this is a Hot Toys head. It appears to be of that quality. And it has captured Marlon Brando's character of Don Vito Corleone very nicely. So there you go. We are back, and I thought it appropriate to show you Don Vito Corleone as a younger man when the movie came out in 1974. It was like a prequel. So we'll do some profile shots here. And this was Robert De Niro, who was portraying Corleone in Godfather 2. And this is actually a Present Toys figure. So we'll pause and get some close-ups of him as well, I think, and then bring both back together. So we'll just take a quick look at him from different profiles. This is the younger Don Vito Corleone, portrayed by Robert De Niro. If you take the hat off, it really doesn't come close to Robert De Niro. I don't know why they have such a hard job or time capturing his facial features, but they often do Al Pacino much better than Robert De Niro. It's a shame. So even though Al Pacino, this figure is from Scarface, it's a good representation of Michael Corleone, who was Don Vito Corleone's son in Godfather 2, who took over his father's dynasty, the youngest son. He didn't want to, but eventually, I guess, stepped up to the table to take over. So we'll do a few profile shots here. And then we'll get some tighter close-ups. There we go. All right, we'll pause now. We are back, and again, we're just going to do a few profile shots here. I think toy manufacturers in general seem able to capture Al Pacino very nicely, and just for whatever reason, seem to struggle more with Robert De Niro. It's a shame. There you go. So here's one last look at our figures, starting out with Don Vito Corleone from the first Godfather movie in 1972. In the second movie in 1974, they took a few steps backwards and showed you the life of him, Marlon Brando, when he was younger, portrayed by Robert De Niro. And then, of course, Al Pacino is the youngest son of Don Vito Corleone. So just an interesting set of movies. If you haven't seen them, they're very powerful. They were very popular way back when and probably worth seeing again. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, please consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.